Next up on the 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Kirtland Hornets cross country teams. We've got head coach JP Moran and a host of Hornets with us. Coach, why don't you give us a quick preview? What can we expect out of the running Hornets this season?
Yeah, well, so we've got boys and girls. We got both our teams here on the broadcast tonight. For the guys, we've got Joey and Ben, and they were our 1-2 last year, looking to be 1-2 this year. We've added a couple freshmen that should make an immediate impact on that. And these guys are looking at, they got all conference awards last year. They want more of that. And then hopefully, deep postseason run. We've been talking to Joey a lot. The last male runner to make it to state in cross country from Kirtland, it was 1999. So
Wow.
it's been a while. We've been talking to him about that. He's been excited. He's been working really hard this summer. For the girls, we've got some great depth. We've got 15 runners. So our first meet, Riverside, we actually can field an A team and a B team in their gold and black divisions. And then, last year was just one of the best seasons we've had, and I don't, 3 4 decades team wise scoring, and so we do lose 3 seniors from that top 5, which obviously is really hard to make up for. However, I do think that we've got a new soccer girl that's doing both, who had a tremendous track season, in Danica. We've got a nice group of freshmen. Nadia is a freshman who's run really well and a good time so far. So I think both of those girls can join these girls on here in the top 7. And and then we've got 4 returning athletes who ran at state, and then all 3 girls on here tonight were all Ohio in track. So we're still riding that high from the middle of June.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the runners. Let's start with Joey C. Joey, what's it going to take to party like it's 1999?
It's going to take a lot of training. Like Moran said, I've put in a lot of miles over this summer. And also during the summer, I've also been swimming as like just conditioning for cross country. And then just so far, I've just been putting in as much miles as I can, just trying to get myself prepared for the upcoming season.
What did your off-season training incorporate?
It mainly incorporated of long runs, workouts, base runs, and then for the swimming, it's just the summer team that I'm on that I take semi seriously, and it just helps condition for cross.
What part of your race did you really focus on improving this season?
I mainly focused on the start, and I focused on mainly going out quicker than actual pace, and then just going in, settling into a pace. So during like districts, Trumbull County, those big meets where kids are from all times are over, I'll be able to hopefully stick with all of them.
When you look at coming in freshman year, you had a nice season. Last year, you had a nice season. How much have you grown as a runner since then?
Definitely more than I've expected, just because during freshman year I would just blaze out sprint like the first mile and a quarter, which would then just kill me. And then last year I would just sometimes I would take it out a little too slowly and I would leave too much in the tank at the end, and sometimes I just wouldn't push myself at the end. So this year I'm just going to focus on going out fast, then keeping the pace, and then just really focusing on the ending and pushing myself towards all of it.
As one of the veteran runners on the squad, how are you helping to keep your teammates motivated on those tough training days?
I just help them by motivating them, and then I just help them think that they can always do better whenever people on the team, for the guys or girls, just say that they don't want to finish the actual whole set. I just encourage them to keep doing it, and then they just end up doing the whole set.
Last one for you is give me a breakout runner, someone you think's going to have a big year this year, and tell us why.
I think Ben Cook will, because in middle school he was a phenomenal runner. He would be putting up good times, low 12s for the 2 mile, and during middle school, and during track he would put up nice times. I don't fully know what his times were, but they were pretty solid from what I'm hearing. So I think he's gonna have a good year this year.
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall.
Thank
All
you.
right, Ben, on to you. For the folks at home, introduce yourself. Name, grade, and what's your PR?
Hello, I'm Ben Brandel. I'm currently a junior, and my PR is 1845.
All right, so coming in, Ben, how much did you improve over the off season?
So over the off season, I would say I improved a bit. I did a lot of long runs and a lot of mainly endurance training because I've been trying to get the second mile a bit faster.
What's been the hardest part of cutting some time off of your PR?
The hardest part for me has been the second mile because I always try to have a good start and a good finish, that sometimes I forget about the second mile and keeping a good pace.
Through the preseason, I know you guys have done some long runs. You've done some training runs. I think you went out to a preseason meet. How much did you see that improvement showing up in that race?
I didn't see it as much as I was hoping for in that race, but I've still got high hopes for the season and I'm hoping to improve even more.
How does your team hold each other accountable in training?
So in training, when we're running together, we always at least do the warm up together, even if we have different people running at different speeds. This is like when I usually try to encourage people to run a bit further than they normally would, or maybe a bit faster to get a better workout.
Cross country can be a miserable sport at times. It's really hard, especially if it's raining and you're running in mud. It's just so challenging, both mentally and physically. What keeps you coming back?
So I have everyone that does cross country is one of my friends. It's a very small but very close, very tight community, and I just enjoy pushing myself and hanging out with all these great people that we have on the team.
All right, and give me a breakout runner, someone you think's going to have a big year, and tell us why.
So I think that Owen Dahlhofer is actually going to have a great year because I've seen him starting to improve a bit in middle school. He's also going to be a freshman. So, yeah, I'm just really excited. I think that he can improve a lot.
All right, well, good luck to you this fall. Megan, on to you. We got to talk to you last night with the girls' soccer team. You're pulling double duty again. How much does that help you as both a soccer player? Oh, I'm sorry. You've got to introduce yourself first. Name, grade, and PR.
My name's Megan Urbanik. I'm going to be a senior this year, and my PR is a 22-17.
Okay, so like I was saying, it's just, you're pulling double duty, you're playing soccer and running cross country. How does it help you? How do those sports complement each other?
I honestly think that soccer helps cross country and cross country helps soccer. When I'm on the soccer field, all the miles that I put in for cross country, especially being on the wing as an outside mid, going up and down the field is super helpful. And both sports really teaches you to just be resilient and work hard. And so I really think they both complement each other really well.
What do you like the most about running cross country?
Definitely the people. Dr. Moran, I don't think I'd run cross country if it wasn't for him. And I have a ton of great friends that I've met through this program and that I'm sure I'll really keep for a while. And I really love showing up to practice and seeing everyone.
What are you doing to be a leader for the younger runners?
It's definitely hard because I can't be there as much as I'd like to, splitting my time between soccer and cross country, but just trying to be there and pushing ourselves to be the best versions of each other and work hard to improve our times as the season goes on.
What's one small habit you've picked up from a teammate, either current or former, that's helped you improve?
Probably just the work ethic. Last year we had Jenna Sale before she moved away. She came and she never, I guess, was really my teammate, but she came and ran a lot of workouts with us and paced us for some of our workouts, and she really showed us what a strong work ethic can do for you.
How does running with faster people like that change your approach to training?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's huge. They really push me to be the best version of myself, and I'm sure that I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for running with people that push me.
If you could give advice to your last season self, what would it be?
Um, Probably just to run through the pain because cross country, like you said, is not always the greatest sport, especially when you're in the middle of a race, but it's all worth it when you put it out on the line when you cross the finish line. So,
Give me a breakout runner and tell us why.
I'd have to say Nadia Merva. I've come to know her super recently, but she seems like a really great person as well as a great runner, and she's been working really hard in this preseason. I'm really excited to see what her freshman year brings.
All right, good luck to you this fall. Let's go to Kylie. Kylie, for the folks at home, name, grade, and PR.
My name is Kylie Sale. I'm in 10th grade and my PR is 2059.
Your fan's going to make me dizzy. It's a distraction. No, it's okay. You didn't have to do that. I was just teasing. But Kylie, how much have you improved from last season?
I think this season I did a lot more mileage in the preseason. Not as much as like speed, but I made sure to get like a lot of endurance and a lot of mileage under me. So
Megan name dropped your sister Jenna Sale. Watching her when you were a little kid, just watching her, the way she competed, what did you learn from her that's helping you as a high school runner?
Jenna, she tries her best in everything she does. And it was honestly really cool just watching her like go through the whole journey and becoming D1 and a like collegiate athlete. So, yeah, it was just like really cool to watch and she deserved it with how hard she works.
All right, you're going to settle it all right now, okay? On camera, who's the better runner, Jenna or Johnny?
I think
Putting you on
Jenna
the spot.
early on, Jenna, but recently even Johnny's been getting really fast and he's just been getting better and better like ever since college. So
He
it's
definitely is.
yeah.
What's been your biggest challenge in improving your times, and how are you overcoming it?
I think my biggest challenge is getting enough speed work in and I'm trying to overcome it by like doing a lot more workouts with the team and I don't know, like trying to balance it with soccer is a little bit hard, but I'm just doing everything I can.
What do you do to kind of balance your time between the two sports?
So usually if there's like a speed workout, I will do the workout with the team or try and get done fast and then maybe go to soccer after so that I'm not missing out on as much. But recovery days, I usually go to soccer.
With so many great athletes on the team, I have to imagine there's a lot of competition at practice, you guys running and competing against each other. How does that help each of you improve?
We each support each other like a lot, but like the competition, I guess, pushes us to become like our best selves. So it's really good, like seeing everyone like pull the best out of each other.
Outstanding. Give me your breakout runner this year and tell us why.
I'm gonna have to say Danica because she is a junior and this is her first year cross country, but she's been putting a lot of training in over the summer and she's really excited for the season. So
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall. All right, Izzy, last but not least, go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, grade, and PR.
I'm Izzy Copeland. I'm a junior and my PR is 1917.
Izzy, you come in with some state experience. How much has that helped you to grow as a runner?
Yeah, for sure. It's helped me a lot, seeing where the work can put you if you just put the time in. It's just really cool to see, like everything you've gone through is just worth something. So that was really exciting.
Your improvement over the last couple of seasons has just been amazing to watch. What went into that?
Honestly, just mileage. That was the big thing. Putting the miles in, giving working with a purpose. That's what I would say. Taking the workout seriously, pushing, helping your teammates, just all that stuff really went into it.
You're in the top group in a lot of races. How does that help you just to, run more intensely, just knowing that there's so many great runners in your pack?
Yeah, just, working with the girls around me, knowing, we're all, similar training and just working with them, working together to get where we all want to be and just competing, it's really fun. And it's just great to, have a strong pack to run with and know that they're going to take you where you want to be.
As a veteran runner, what role are you playing to help younger runners improve?
I would say just like organizing group runs, trying to get the team together, helping motivate the younger girls, especially the new runners. I would say that's a big thing. So just trying to keep everyone rolling and trying their best. So yeah.
As an elite runner, it's hard to trim your PR. I mean, people don't really understand that unless you're a runner and you know how hard it is. But how difficult is it to trim just a few seconds off of that PR?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the faster you get, obviously, the harder it is to get faster. So I think you have to take into account like other things other than mileage. So just trying to think about all well-rounded, like the little things, like even just weight training or like nutrition before a race. I think all that stuff really helps you get to the next level if you really want to shave more time down once you kind of have like the baseline of like endurance and such.
I'm glad you brought up nutrition because that's one of the questions I have in my bag of questions, and I always forget to bring it out. But what do you do to eat right to help yourself perform better?
Yeah, so just like being careful what I eat, if it's a hard workout, trying to think about that beforehand. That's not always the case, but and then before races, just knowing like what is good for you, different things work for different people. So just kind of building that routine, kind of perfecting it, see what works best, and just kind of following it, whatever works well, hydrating. So just trying to find the best fit for you is key.
What do you guys do for team bonding? What are some of the fun things?
Yeah, so I mean, we do a lot of team runs. I mean, I know that maybe not as much team bonding, but just like getting together at different parks, especially over the summer, few runs every week. We're gonna be doing a lot of team dinners, hopefully every week, so or as many as we can. So that would be fun, and just having fun. Uh, we have a group Strava, which is pretty fun, and just all kind of hanging, posting and having fun on that. So that's kind of what we do.
All right, last one for you is just give me a breakout runner who you think's gonna have a big year and tell us why.
I'm going to say Anna Hill because I know she's been putting a lot of miles on this summer and she had a really great season last year. So I think coming in with all those miles and hard work will be good, and she's going to start off really strong, I think.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, back to you. Talk to your runners. We talked about a lot of different breakout kids that they see having a big year. Who are some of the runners you think are going to have a big year?
Yeah, they actually, I think they nailed it. Other than themselves, obviously they couldn't pick themselves, but I think everybody on here is going to have a tremendous season. But yeah, they said it. So for the girls' side, we do have 3 people we need to replace in the top 7. And they talked about Danica, Nadia, and Anna. And Anna was in our top 7 last year. She does have that state experience, but the other ones don't. So I think they'll fit very nicely in there. And then, Caitlin D'Amato and Gabby D'Amato. So we have a senior freshman sister pair this year. So, it'll be interesting to see them work together and hopefully both help each other improve. And then on the guys' side, again, they covered most of the people. We do have one shared soccer cross country guy, Tomislav. He ran in middle school, so hopefully he's up there with these guys, and then that would give us a solid 5 for scoring purposes.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and your runners taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
All right, thank you.